Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me, or spent your formative years hanging out or being dragged to the mall by your parents or your parental units, then you've come to the right place. Have you ever gone into your childhood, teenage, or current mall and wondered, wasn't there a store or restaurant there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and take a look at that mall's history of yesteryear. Be sure you stick around to the end of this video and see if you can take my mall survey. So leave a comment or a memory of this mall below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Southland Center was the last of Metro Detroit's 4 land malls that were developed by famous mall architect Victor Gruen and Detroit stalwart JL Hudson. The first was Northland in Southfield in 1954, followed by the Eastland in Harper Woods in 1957, and Westland in Westland in 1965. The Southland Center was planned by Hudson's as early as 1962 and was designed by Victor Gruen Associates and Louis G. Redstone Associates and the newly formed Dayton Hudson Corporation, which was a merger of Hudson's and Dayton's of Minneapolis, who came up with the development of the mall. Planning got underway for the Southland Mall in the mid-1960s. Its chosen site was located in an unincorporated section of Wayne County known as the Taylor Township. The city of Taylor, though, which took in the Southland site, came into being in May of 1968. It would be Greater Detroit's fourth and final directional shopping mall built on 68 acres, located 13 miles southwest of the city of Detroit. Construction began in August of 1968, and when it was completed, the Southland Mall encompassed approximately 535,000 square feet and 65 stores and services. The fully enclosed shopping center was officially dedicated on July 20th, 1970, and like the original Northland, Eastland, and Westland malls, it was initially a single anchor complex. It was anchored by a 3-level, 272,000 square foot Hudson's, which was at the center of the mall, and junior anchored by a Woolworth dime store south of the center court and a Kroger supermarket on the eastern side, as well as stores including L.G. Haig, Lane Bryant, and local clothing chains like Winkleman's and Hughes, Hatcher, and Suffren. At the north end of the east court was a water wall fountain and stage. The main concourse connected the east and west courts with a large bird aviary. Charter tenants included Chess King, Foxmore Casuals, Hot Sam Pretzels, Land of Hi-Fi, Singer Sewing Center, and a Hudson's Budget Store. There were and are 3 primary Southland competitors in Greater Detroit's downriver area. The first was a medium-sized complex known as the Southgate Center in 1958. Next was the Fairlane Town Center, which was built in 1976. Lastly, there was the Frenchtown Square Mall, which was built in 1988, which was then later renamed the Mall of Monroe in 2009. A 2-screen movie theater operated by local chain Suburban Detroit Theaters was located off the West Court, opened at 6:45 p.m. on August 8, 1970, nearly 3 months after the rest of the mall. On June 25, 1973, the Southeastern Michigan Transportation Authority introduced public bus transit access to the Southland Center. Kroger moved into a larger facility across Eureka Road in mid-December of 1975. The former store was gutted and divided into several smaller stores, which was attached to a new east wing of 25 stores that featured new stores including GNC and B. Dalton, and ending in a new 2-level, 215,000 square foot JCPenney store that opened on October 6, 1976. Southland Center now encompassed approximately 929,000 square feet and contained 83 stores and services. The Suburban Detroit Theaters Southland 1 and 2 was reconfigured as the Southland 4, which opened on December 16, 1983. The suburban Detroit Theaters was later sold to AMC Theaters in 1986. A one-level, 75,000 square foot Mervyn's opened its doors on August 12, 1988. As part of the $4 million renovation, the West Wing concourse was reconfigured to accommodate the new Mervyn's. New skylights and signage were installed and all mall entrances rebuilt. The original fountain wall and bird aviary were removed. The gross leasable area of the Southland Center had been expanded to approximately 1,001,000 square feet. In 1989, the mall was acquired by Maryland's Rouse Company. They hired New Mexico's Reginald Wade Ritchie to design a culinary complex to be added to the south facade. Plans were announced in September of 1991, and the 12-bay picnic in the garden was dedicated on November 19, 1992. Its vendors included a McDonald's, Sbarro's, and a Taco Bell. 5 years later, in July of 1997, the entire Woolworth chain went out of business and closed all the remaining stores, including the Southland location. Its space was divided into 3 different stores, now occupied from north to south: PacSun, Justice, and Buckle. In August of 2001, Hudson's closed. It reopened as a Marshall Fields. In 2004, Chicago Growth Properties acquired the assets of the Rouse Company, making Southland Center a GGP holding. In 2006 brought major changes. Picnic in the Garden closed in January with 5 fast food outlets relocated within the mall. The vacant food court was gutted and expanded into a one-level, 45,000 square foot Best Buy, which opened for business in late 2006. In February of 2006, Mervyn's closed. In September of 2006, Marshall Fields closed. It was replaced with a Macy's. The Southland 4 Cinema closed for good in January of 1999. In August of 2000, its space became a 22,000 square foot Borders Books. This was closed in September of 2011, and with a relocated Forever 21 moving into the space in the spring of 2013. GGP created Rouse Properties, a spin-off of Real Estate Investment Trust for Grade B malls, in January of 2012. Southland Center became a Rouse Properties holding at this time. Their portfolio of 35 shopping centers was sold in July of 2016, with the buyer being an affiliate of Toronto's Brookfield Asset Management. Meanwhile, Rouse Properties had embarked on a $60 million renovation of the Southland Center in the summer of 2014. The vacant Mervyn's was demolished. It was replaced by a state-of-the-art Cinemark, Southland Center, and XD. The 12-screen multiplex showed its first features on April 21, 2016. An outdoor plaza with 2 sit-down restaurants were installed adjacent to the Forever 21 in the southwest corner of the mall. A Primanti Brothers sandwich shop welcomed its first visitors on August 2, 2016. Grimaldi's Coal Brick Oven Pizzeria debuted in April of 2017. With these modifications, the shopping mall housed approximately 920,000 square feet and 80 tenant spaces. As of September of 2018, a section of the 3rd floor of Macy's became a Macy's Backstage. According to the city, Southland reported over $8 million in revenue during the first half of 2024 and had net cash flow of over $4 million. The mall was sold to Brookfield Properties to Greenwood Global on January 25, 2025, for over $50 million, with Jones Lang LaSalle taking over management. In March of 2025, Forever 21 closed. In March of 2025, a 19-year-old was shot in the wrist at the Southland Center parking lot after getting into a fight. No arrests have been made. Today, the Southland Center is over 920,000 square feet and features a Macy's, JCPenney, and a Best Buy, in addition to a 12-screen Stadium Cinemark theater, along with 80 stores and services. Congratulations!
Still here? It's over. Whoa. When I find you...
Pop quiz, hotshot.
This is only a test.
So if you've gotten this far into the video, thanks! So how many anchor stores closed or changed names at this mall? So if your answer was 4, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what are some of your memories of this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Add your name to the mall directory. Thanks.